Just a general question on behalf of everybody. Sorry for my voice. It's sexy, but in case where an employer does not accept the notification from the employee giving them 30 months notice, what are the options for the employee?
What do you mean to not accept?
Okay, an employee wants to give the notice to the employer that she wants to give her notice of 30 days. The employer doesn't want to accept it. What is the employee going to do?
They are not allowed not to accept it.
But there are cases like that.
Mostly,
Wait. What are you asking? Are you asking what if he doesn't want to give you 1 month, he wants to release you immediately?
No. It's an employee who wants to give the notice of 30 days after.
I get what you are saying. You are saying that you want to resign and the employer does not accept.
yes, yes.
You go to the department, you file a complaint. You are an employee, you are not a family member, you are not somebody who is obliged to stay with them forever. You want to resign, you have the right to resign, you will see with Andreas when you are allowed to resign. You cannot be unreasonable, of course. If you want to resign from any position, you will see Andreas, this is a general term, from any position, I can resign from what I do. But if I don't have reasons that give me the right to resign immediately, I have to give notice. So this is what you have to do, give them the notice.
That's it.
Not accepting the resignation is not an option.
Okay, so they need to go to the migration department and submit their termination.
To the labor
To the
department
Okay.
and file a complaint that I'm resigning, I'm giving the notice, and they are not signing the release document
Okay.
as they are obliged to do,
Alright.
based on my agreement. And notify the migration department too.
Okay.
Notify them too.
All right. Okay. And that from that.
Even better, seek for legal advice. Because if I call your employer and tell them that contract is not legal, you are obliged to sign that document based on the agreement that you signed, then you will think twice before paying further.
Alright. Okay, I hope that's very clear to everybody because this is always the case with the Filipino community where the cases are like this where the employer
iTunes group
refuses
system,
to
line
accept.
mode.
So this is your option in case that you do not, in case that the employer does not accept your termination letter of 30 days notice, then you have to go to the labor office. So I hope this is clear to everybody. Please inform everyone.
Because it's not a family member, these things, but them.
Talk with them. They do not give you an option, seek legal advice and seek for it immediately. Because there are cases where the departments are not so keen on acting on their obligations. They have
Lumabas ng alis na. Kagaya po.
seek for legal advice strongly so that you have the time to act on that before your time expires. Okay? Give us the time protect your rights before they expire. If something expires,
Yung mga ingay. May meeting tayo eh.
then also keep in mind for as long as the current employer does not sign the release document, and for as long as your initial agreement has not been terminated finally, your business employee so you don't live on that month. You don't spend the month that you have as a notice period. For as long as you place your social insurances, for as long as you are under you're still in centrum legal. No, yeah, question.
I just want to ask you, on our contract, we have employers on our sign out about our leave salary of 24 days.
Annual.
Yes. Is it illegal or we can take this or they can pay us or something?
The question is that
legal.
can you say your annual
Yes,
leave?
this 24 days, is it this paid leave?
Yes.
But they don't want to pay it because they say that it's only about the employees.
But wait. Before you complete the labor, what 24 days of annual leave means is that you are allowed 24 days throughout the year. That does not mean that your employer is obliged to give you 24 consequent days of leave. When they are employed, the same goes for me. If I go to my bosses now and I tell them I'm allowed to 20, actually I'm allowed to 21 days. If I go now to my employer and tell them, you know what, I'm not going to take any other leave during this year, and I'm taking 21 consecutive days of leave, and that will be if I work 5 days a week. That will be for 1 month I'm not going to work. She's going to fire me and she's going to drag me. I am not, my right is to take those 24 days within the year, not to take them all at once.
So what do you mean that the 24 days leave? You mean it is 10 days?
No, these 24 days, you are not the one who's
Asking if they are going to pay the 24 days. But my employers answer me, these answers are saying that these 24 days, it's our decision to give you or not. So you go to the labor. That's what I want to explain.
It's their decision when it's also up to them when they will give them those days. You don't go one day and say, you know what, today is I'm gonna take 1 day off because I have 24 days of leave. If you talk with them in advance, you tell them, you know, on Friday I have some reasons, my reasons is not on Friday. I need 1 day off on Friday. I am allowed 24 of those days. So on Friday I'm taking one of them. Is that okay with you? If it's not okay with you, can we do it on Thursday, on Wednesday, on next Monday? But I'm gonna take them that day. What they are, I don't know if Andreas has, I don't think so because the leaves are not the top, but
Because this, I don't use this 24 days. No, I never use. For 10 years, I never use.
your agreement provides that you can
It's a contract.
I don't have a microphone here, so please. Okay. Your agreement provides that you can be paid to work those days extra. That they pay you for those 24 days extra.
No,
Complain to the labor department then.
yeah, because their answer telling me every time they said, it's up to us. It's up to us if we will give you or not.
We
It's up to us.
understand what the employer is telling you, but we are telling you that this is wrong. So
Oh, okay, now,
What?
because they are always say every year, I ask them for this. But they are saying that it is up to us to give you this or not.
Every year, wait. That's why we are, many times we are telling you that you have to seek for legal advice for reasons like that, because you're telling me something now, but there are many things that I need to ask before I give you the correct answer. I'll take 5 minutes and concentrate on that, but let's not spend the time of everybody. Let me ask you. What are you asking your employer? Are you asking them to give you a leave, or are you asking them to pay for that leave?
Yes, to pay because I never use this.
Yeah, did you ask for leave and they refused it?
No, I it just leave?
Now, here is where the problem comes, because to be able to ask for your pay, for your leave to pay, you need to have asked for leave and be refused. Okay. Now, we disagree on that, but
The labor department will come and check. If you did not take your leave, it will have to be paid. So the moment you make a complaint, the labor department will say, okay, according to the contract, they have 24 days of leave. So either send me proof that they have taken 24 days of leave, or send me proof that you have paid for that. If you have not, you're in violation of the contract. Simple.
Simple, that's simple.
13 years. 13 years. I can tell you. Yes.
13 years, wala siyang ano. Akin nga line. Oo, di marami na siyang ano.
To cancel the contract if we found out that the employer is not good and we are not approving them.
are you asking, since you begin working, how long does it have for you are allowed to
Take,
there's no, whatever, there's no minimum time that you have to work for somebody for time. Yeah, that's as far as the legal, there's no one to have that.
Is it enough for us to ask government for our salary? We are going to work more than 7 hours.
Is it okay if we are asked augment of our salary if we work more than 7 hours?
You are asking if you are allowed to overtime pay?
No, especially in family, that there's no specific time that we work until 11 o'clock.
more time. The overtime.
You are working hours other than the hours that you are agreement. That's what I'm saying. If you are working, you have an agreement with them. That was something I wanted to tell you before I forgot. When you come and sign an agreement, always ask for a copy and keep a copy of your agreement. Know what the terms of your employment are. On the agreement that you sign when you came to sign, there are terms saying the times of your employment, the hours of your employment, how many hours in a day you have to work. If you are exceeding those hours, you are allowed to overtime.
So we are allowed to ask.
It's a time check. So we would like to move on. So the objective of today is just to cover the general provisions of the employment laws insofar as transfer, release, and termination is concerned. So we can just focus on questions on that topic. Now for specific, alam ko marami kayong problema. For your specific issues, we have a legal advisor here. The Migrant Workers Office is the Parasque Law Office. We will give you the details and the numbers so you can actually go there for legal advice, which they are So we can move on to Mr. And then we will open again the floor for questions after his presentation because I think part of the specifics of Ms. Sarah's presentation will be covered by Mr. Andrea.